Newly released body cam video shows how Spokane police solved the case of a man who was allegedly hurling rocks at women along the Centennial Trail. 3 women say Jonathan Beggs used a rope with a rock tied to the end of it to assault them. Happened near People's Park in early October. And in a story you'll see only on KXLY4, we now have the visual proof of what happened that day. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live from the YMCA. Now that's where Beggs had threatened to kill an 8-year-old boy later that day, and we're all seeing it on camera now, Jeff.
We have heard a lot about the special training that Spokane police officers have received to help them better recognize and then deal with people having serious mental health problems. Well, this body cam video shows some of those crisis intervention techniques at work and how they garnered some important public safety help. It was a Sunday afternoon when Corporal Jordan Ferguson responded to Spokane's YMCA on the report of a man cussing out kids on the basketball court.
When he walked in today, I thought he was with his family, and then I realized that they weren't together. He was like looking at the lady and just saying awful things to her. Just kind of like, whatever, I don't need to talk about it. We'll discuss it later. And she looked at him like, what?
Ferguson then tracks down Jonathan Beggs, who's still shooting hoops in the gym.
Hey, John, can I talk to you over here real quick?
John doesn't want to talk to police. Ferguson gets him stopped in the lobby.
He was running into me trying to break my knee. A little kid was.
John explains he's trying to get a job playing for the NBA, and the 8-year-old is jeopardizing his pro career.
If he's going to break my knee, he's going to have to pay for it. I mean, he's going to pay if he tries to break my knee.
Spokane police know they're dealing with someone who's mentally ill. They don't crowd or try to cuff John, just contain him.
And you got really upset at that kid in there today. Is that normal to get that upset?
I get upset all the time.
Do you?
Because I don't like people staring and glaring at me.
An ambulance arrives so officers can involuntarily commit John to the psych ward because John is off his meds. But as he's leaving,
I was out in the woods and there was I was masturbating out there.
John complains some women were trying to take pictures of him with their cell phones, so he hit them with a rock tied to a rope that John carries in his backpack. That's when being calm and respectful with John pays off for Spokane police again.
He took a rock, he tied a string to it, and they were saying stuff, and you swung him.
John then implicates himself in a series of attacks that targeted women on the Centennial Trail earlier in the day. So now, before he's taken to the hospital, John is booked into jail on 2 second-degree assault charges. Nadine, all criminal proceedings against John have now been delayed while his mental health is evaluated at Eastern State Hospital. In the meantime, he's being held in lieu of $100,000. Meanwhile, the staff here at the YWCA, they have permanently trespassed John from their facility. Reporting live in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.